In this video, we're bringing you 5 of the top fragrances you guys need to try and have in your collection in 2025. The good thing about all these fragrances, I've done first impressions and full breakdowns of all of them. Now we got you guys with a full lineup, and this lineup won't cost you an arm and a leg. These are all Middle Eastern fragrances, which means that they're gonna be high quality, high class, and they're gonna be affordable. Here we go. Number one, we're gonna have what is our daily driver. Every guy needs a fresh daily driver fragrance, and this one is gonna be known and kind of inspired by that Creed Aventus DNA. Creed Aventus DNA, while many fragrances have kind of taken it and formulated their own scent, their own DNAs, their own versions of it, that also means that this is a goated scent DNA. This one we're going to be talking about right here is Aha Remains La Aventura is going to come as with that bold, fresh, and sophisticated scent, that really citrus-based fragrance that is built for anyone who really wants to make a statement with their fragrance. That classic vibe, but it's also got that modern twist to it. Really nice, affordable option for you guys. This won't break an arm and a leg, and it'll be a really goated scent DNA. Second fragrance we have up on deck is going to be a fragrance from the brand of Lattafa. Now, Lattafa is going to be known as, again, one of these more goated clone DNAs. This fragrance here is really going to be for those of us who need a nice, warm, sexy date night fragrance that you don't want to spend an arm and a leg for. The fragrance we're going to be talking about here is Lattafa Kamra Kawa. Now, Lattafa Kamra Kawa is a warm, spicy, sort of aromatic and gourmand fragrance. Imagine a nice warm hug. This is gonna have a whole lot of charisma to this fragrance, guys. Really nice, really spicy, really warm and gourmand, but it still has a level of masculine charm to it. Great selection for you. All right, now next fragrance we're gonna be going with is one of the more newer additions and newer brands that I've gotten kind of added to my collection. This next fragrance is gonna be from Joe Milano's Game of Spades, and this one here we're gonna be talking about is Joe Milano's Game of Spades Win. Game of Spades Win is a fragrance that is inspired by Bond No. 9's Greenwich Village, and this one really does replicate the scent DNA quite well, quite accurately. You're gonna get cassis, lychee, you're gonna get that mandarin orange, you're also gonna get peony, lily, and jasmine. This one's really nice, fresh, but seductive, sort of spring summer fragrance, and really one that you can also wear in the fall. Great selection, great goated scent DNA that'll really pull heads and pull compliments. So number 4 that we're going to be going with is another Lattafa fragrance. Now this one is also a new addition, and this one you're going to have to give it a little bit of a chance, right? The opening is a little bit sharp, a little bit more ozonic and familiar, but as it settles down, really you're going to get the bang for your buck out of this fragrance. This next fragrance we're going to be talking about right here is this one here, and this one is called Lattafa's Mahir Legacy. Now, Mahir Legacy is going to be a fragrance that is inspired by Parfums de Marly Sedley. So they're a really nice citrus-based summer fragrance. You're also gonna get that ambrox and that oak moss and that vetiver. So a really nice citrusy, ozonic, really spicy, but also a nice floral, sort of versatile fragrance that you really use for your summer, your spring, really for those sunny days out. This one's a really nice, masculine, but a well put together scent that is gonna be kind of your daily driver fragrance. This one is a really good option for a really affordable price. Last fragrance of the day, last but not least, is going to be a fragrance from the brand called Zimaya. Now Zimaya is a fragrance, even for me, a fragrance brand that I am just kind of getting my nose on and really kind of getting introduced to, but I've loved the fragrances that I've gotten my hands on so far, especially this one here. For the price, you really can't beat it, right? But this fragrance is going to be a fragrance that is inspired by YSL's Myself, the EDP, so YSL Myself EDP, but this one's only going to cost you $30. This fragrance we're going to be talking about right here is called Zimaya Itkan. So when you think about Zimaya Itkan, think of that bergamot, think of that orange blossom, that patchouli, and that ambrophix, the same scent DNA and no breakdown that you would get from the YSL Myself. The difference between this one and YSL Myself, the original, is that this one is going to be a little bit more stronger. It's a little bit better lasting power as well, and it's going to be a little bit stronger on the orange blossom instead of the bergamot. Other than that, almost 1-to-1 exact duplicate scent DNA, but only $30 instead of you having to pay $130 to $150. Really enjoy this fragrance since I've gotten it. I'm gonna get a second bottle of it, and it's not gonna cost me hardly anything. But this one is definitely a really great scent DNA, really goated daily driver. You guys can get your hands on. You will love it. It's really intoxicating, really smooth, really good sillage, really good lasting power, great longevity to it as well. You really can't beat the price. You really can't beat the scent quality, the DNA, everything about this fragrance I really love. And this is probably one of the top selections and one of the best additions I've had in my collection. There you go, guys. 5 of the top fragrances you guys should all get your hands on in 2025. These won't cost you an arm and a leg. Fragrance doesn't have to cost you an arm and a leg. You can get your hands on great fragrances. I always tell you, if you found this video helpful, make sure you hit the subscribe and the follow button so you get notified anytime I drop any new fragrance content. You can also join the memberships tab to get exclusive perks and exclusive content. Make sure you comment any fragrances I haven't mentioned on the channel that you want to see me talk about. And as always, guys, you can also drop something in the chat anytime you get a chance to. Appreciate all you guys. Have a good day. We'll catch you on the next one. Much love.